or the freeze is mold. I think that the frost kind of stressed out the plants that was there when it happened, so they are going to mold, and they're going to mold pretty easy. This is the first year that I've gotten mold to this extent, and I've been trying and fight. I've been spraying it every couple of days with copper fungicide to get rid of the fungus, but it's still coming back. So I believe that I'm just gonna have to remove all the plants that have mold on there, especially seeing that a lot of them are broccolis. And I was hoping that I'll be able to harvest the broccolis, like the little baby shoots. But once you see like this one where I harvested broccoli already, the main head of broccoli, I'm just gonna take it out because I think it's spreading more in the garden to other plants. And rather than getting little broccolets, I prefer to have more vegetables like collard greens and kale, because it's trying to spread to my kale. It's trying to spread to the, I'm sorry, there's a fly. It's flying around. It's trying to spread to my cabbage, where I'm going around picking off leaves every couple of days to reduce the spread of it. So that's something that I'm gonna have to do today. And then this bed right here, this bed is pretty okay. I got butter squash, pumpkin in here, and see. Yeah, I'm gonna have to go in and remove one of those. And the fun thing is, this year I planted more veggies than I planted last year, but I am not getting as much veggie as I got last year. The veggies that I got last year, I'm finishing it up. Well, not finishing up. I finished it in December. But the ones that I'm getting right now, I don't think I'm going to be finishing it any. The ones that I'm getting right now, I don't think I'm going to be able to use it for one entire year. It's going to be finishing in a couple months. This is my Gros Michel banana. This one I thought was dead, and it's coming back. And again, I mulch it heavily so that they have water and I don't have to water it as much, and so that it will grow faster. Because I prune it back, banana is a plant that requires a lot of water. But the fact that I prune it back means that it's gonna require even more water so that it doesn't die. So that's why all my banana plants are mulched pretty heavily. This right here is my pineapple plants. I think they're growing back. I'm just not gonna disturb it because I see the green coming back in them. But if you look closely, you can see that it's also molding. There's mold over the I guess the leaves. So as I mentioned before, everything that was frozen is getting mold right now, and as much as I try to spray them with stuff to get rid of the mold, there's still mold in the garden. So I'm gonna have to remove stuff and throw them away, but I can't unplug the leaves off the pineapple. If I do that, then I'll be killing and reducing what little chance I have of the pineapple trees plants growing. So I just have to leave them and continue to spray them with copper fungicide. This is my starfruit tree. The one that we passed earlier around the front is dead, in my opinion. And it gave me the opportunity to plant this one in a location where it's not as windy. And that one around the front I planted like 2 years ago. This year was the first year that I tasted anything from it. And that's because it was in a windy spot and I wasn't able to reduce the amount of wind that was there until this year. Whereas right here, it's not windy. It gets windy once in a while, but it's not consistently windy where it will blow off the blossom, because star fruit needs a place that is not windy. If it's windy, you'll never get anything from it. Okay, so again, I mulched right here earlier last month, and I have some black-eyed pea that is growing, and these are just volunteers. These I'm gonna leave, and in a couple months I'll just cut them back. I'm trying to get rid of black-eyed pea because I don't eat it, I don't like it. But I will say it grows well in the Florida soil. Black-eyed pea takes off in the Florida soil. If you want something to grow in your Florida soil and to consume that thing, and you want to get plenty of it, plant black-eyed pea. It'll go wild. It will become an invasive plant, because that's what I think it is right now. Because I can't get rid of it. Every time I see one pop up and I cut it down, another one pop up. This is my Jamaican mint. I'm gonna have to prune it back now. I let it sit like everything else until I know if it's dead or not, and it's not dead, it's growing back. So I'm just gonna prune the dead branches so that my garden, I'm gonna prune it back and kind of clear up my garden so that it starts to look more presentable. And right here was my Cuban oregano. This was frozen and I think it's dead. But I am not gonna chop it down, as I mentioned. I'm gonna leave everything to see if they spring back up. This bed, I just need to go around and remove all the older leaves off the plants and remove any dead leaves so it doesn't spread fungus, as I mentioned earlier. And I'm going to show you something. I spoke about my Cuban oregano and how it's dead, but I have some I forgot the name of that plant. A Vicks plant. This is on a high container, and the second day that I came out here, these was all frozen solid, but it's growing back right now. I see green. Yeah, it's growing back right now. It smells like Vicks Vapor Rub. I wish you guys could smell through the phone, but alas, you can't smell through the phone as yet. But it smells just like Vicks Vapor Rub, and it's growing back. It's in the same family as the Cuban oregano, so I'm hoping that my Cuban oregano will grow back. These are where my tomato plant was. I got one tomato plant right there that survived, so I'm hoping that I'll get maybe one or two tomatoes from it. I don't know, but if I get a handful of tomato, I'll be happy. Seeing what happened this year. And that's my blueberry that's producing fruit right now. And I have my Marcus pumpkin avocado that I'm trying to decide where to plant it in the garden, because it's a very big avocado tree and also produce very big avocado. I'm trying to decide where to plant it. I really want avocado, and the pumpkin avocado I think is the better avocado for me, because my family love avocado. I love avocado. My neighbor had avocado until they sold their land and the tree was cut down, and I believe it was a pumpkin avocado, and it was big, it was dry, and it was delicious. So I'm trying to get another one. I plant some cucumbers back here. This is my second year gonna be planting cucumber. First year I didn't really get any cucumber, but that's also me learning about the different locations in the yard. And now I'm trying it again to see how well it will grow this time around. So my banana is still here. I'm eating it one at a time. These grow back, and if the frost didn't come, I believe one of them would probably be pushing out banana shoots right now. So maybe sometime this year I'll be getting banana shoots. But this is what I want to show you guys. This is one of the reasons why I started this video. These right here. These are sugar apple. These are little baby sugar apples. You see these? Those are smaller than my fingers. The sugar apple tree that's around there that's bigger is dead. This one that wasn't protected, that was just left with elements, that was in a little pot, is growing back. When I first came here a couple of days after, these just look like sticks, like twigs. I dried it, like someone took some twigs and stuffed it in the dirt. And look at them now, they're growing back. And this is why this is why people advise you, or gardeners, this is why we advise you guys not to cut your plants because they're looking like twigs, because they're looking like they're dried up. You're gonna leave them for a couple months for them to recover from the shock and grow. And then if you don't see them growing back in like 2 to 4 months, then you could go ahead and cut them down. At that point they'll be dead. And then the last thing that I want to show you guys is my peach tree. I wasn't able to get any peach from it last year, but this year it's blooming, it's flourishing. So I'm really hoping that I'll be able to get some peach from it. Last year I cut them, I pruned it, and they didn't grow because I pruned it too close to the season, and luckily I learned from that. So this year I didn't prune, and this year again we had the freeze, so it has enough chill hours where I should be able to get some peach from this tree. If not, it's gonna go the way of the dodo bird. So thank you guys, thank you for watching. Please like, share, and subscribe, and leave a comment in the comment section. Thank you.